try to feel it. I come from the bottom. I am the real.
Yo, so what's good, man? We live and direct Kush&Konvo, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know how we do. Q cones. Y'all know what we smoking on. Pre rolls.
Q cones all day.
All day, every day. That's this the vanilla flavor in case y'all don't know. So make sure y'all tap in to check that out. You know what I'm saying? www.qcones.com. You know what I'm saying? But we got somebody special. And I'm gonna say
Hey,
this has been anticipated for me because I haven't really interviewed, not really at all interviewed anybody that was a rapper and that was passionate about the music. You know what I'm saying? So like that's why this is good for me because now I get to connect with somebody that, you know, does music and I know they're gonna say things that I feel. So, you know, let's get into it, man. Let's get right
let's
into it.
go. Let's
So
go.
first off, I'm gonna
What we here
start with
for?
we got to take it back to the very beginning. I'm talking about, you know, New Jersey Heathens. Like we got to take it all the way back there. And you know, before I even get into it, I'm gonna just say like at that time, I think that was the time when I first came to Jersey, and I wasn't rapping before that. Like I didn't even have a bar in me. You know what I'm saying? I listened to it, but my first vision of rap was New Jersey Heathens on Rook's Castle. I used to watch Rook's
Wow.
Castle. You know what I mean? So that made me like, you know what? I want to do that. Like, you know what I mean? I think I'm listening to the lyrics. I'm like, yo, this is something I can get into. So that was my first, you know, take on it. So let's take it back to, you know, the Heathens. How did y'all get started?
Well, the Heathens actually started from like a bunch of different groups. It was like four different groups. It was STRs, which was me, my man Stro, and Dead Up the Reaper, Foul Mouth. Then you had Admis. Then you had Homicide Squad. So we all formed Jersey Heathens. You feel
Okay.
me? It was just basically a bunch of young artists that had the same passion. Um, they was hungry. It was a lot of competitive shit like with each other. So it made like steel sharpen steel in so many words. That's what made
Okay.
that jersey. It was like everybody was nice in their own rights. Everybody had their own style. So it made everybody sharper. It made everybody else be on their shit. And shit went further than any of us could ever imagine at that time. I don't think we really understood what we had at that time. You know what I mean? Because we were doing it bigger than a lot of groups in Jersey when Jersey really only had a group like the Outsiders was doing crazy shit. They was really on and we was trying to chase behind them. You feel me? Because that
Yeah,
was our
yeah.
era. But that's where that shit started at Hillside days, dog. It was like I'm from Maple and Chancellor, Cuddy and all of them from down on Grumman, and I moved to
Yeah.
Grumman. Now I'm from Grumman too, and it was just like a whole conglomerate of various different dope artists, man, from the area, not just from Hillside and North, but
Okay.
East Orange and North North. You know what I mean? It started Elizabeth.
So
Shit, it was all over the place, man. Elizabeth, this shit is crazy, man. Union
so
City.
so even with like with it being all of y'all like on one squad like that, was it ever like a conflict of interest? Like y'all ever got into shit? Because I know I've been on a lot of groups and it's always been that. Like, did y'all go through that?
I think we went through little tips, but not nothing big to where it really like shattered the respect of each other for like as artists. Like we still talk to each other to this day, the ones that's active. You know what I mean? So I can't really remember no instances where we really had a beef and it split all of us up. I think everybody just started moving in different directions in their lives, and
Mm-hmm.
it kind of broke away like that. You know what I mean? It wasn't like we went through something. It was just like people start having kids, real life start happening, and then shit was over. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So some of us kept it on, and some of us didn't.
So y'all ever talk about like, you know, reuniting and doing something on a different level?
I have because Malito, who's from Hillside, who really him and Tupac was the ones that really like headed Jersey Heathens because they was the head of the production. We recorded at day spots. You know what I mean? They was our DJs. So I be talking to Malito. He actually just sent me some new beats, but it was a tiff. Now that you said something, that kind of threw it off. See what I'm saying to you? So it did. So Malito and I don't know if you remember Mayhem, Tom.
Mm-hmm. I remember.
Him and Marlito went through something. You feel what I'm saying to you? They went through a little something, and I think it was unmendable from there because they're from two different spectrums of life. Ty from the streets really don't give a what,
Yeah,
and then Marlito really laid back, reserved, and really ain't about that type shit. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
once they ain't mixed, it kind of like threw everything off. You know what I mean? We were dealing with each other in separate settings, and that kind of like threw a monkey wrench in our shit a little bit. You know what I mean? So yeah,
yeah.
that did
I,
cause time.
I, I could definitely see that happen. It's always super fucked up when you have conflict within the group. Like one group, I
What,
could say that.
what's crazy is, sorry for cutting you off, Quad, it wasn't even that serious in respect to Marlito for him not to really, you know what I mean,
Mm,
like not fuck with it. Like, you know what I mean? It wasn't that serious. You know what I
okay,
mean?
so I so I mean, so you saying to you from your point of view it wasn't that serious, but you feel
I
like
mean,
they was caught
I
up.
thought it was mendable. It wasn't something that was unmendable. Like it wasn't like he tried to fuck your girl or something like that. Like, you know what
Okay,
I mean? It wasn't that serious. You know what I mean? But
okay.
once a man is kind of tested on some man shit, you know what I mean, and you really, some people can't come back from that. You know?
Now I understand that, and I totally understand that. Which is
Me too.
why I have my relationship with music that I have. Like it's totally different. Like what I'm saying. Like I feel like right now when it comes to music, I'm in probably the best place that I've ever been, and it's one of them. Like with music is always a love hate thing because
Mhm,
we went through the whole struggling with it changing, and we all been through
mhm.
that. As old school, we from the old school, so it's like
Yeah,
we couldn't accept the changing of hip hop, and then once we was able to accept it, then it was like okay, I'm not with that, but I see that it's cool, but I'm just not
it's
with it.
cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Fact.
But I
Yo, it's
already know.
funny you said that because sorry for cutting you off. That's kind of what happened to me here. When I first
Uh,
got here, nigga, I'm playing my shit, and I'm expecting niggas to go crazy, and niggas like, yeah, that's what's up. Like, and then the nigga played next to me. He got some jump around shit, whatever he was doing, but they going crazy. I couldn't understand what was going on. You know what I
exactly.
mean? Until I fucking figured out the bop, man. Once I figured out the bop,
So the only thing about the bop with me, bro, was that I didn't. It just wasn't for me. Like how like I could be like, yo, that's cool. Them jeans that you got on, they fly. I
but not for
wouldn't wear
me.
them though. Yeah, I wouldn't wear them, and I always struggle with that because niggas always like, what you mean you wouldn't wear 'em? I'm like, bro, just accept the fact that they just not for me. Now, I've learned so much with the bop, like what I mean, but I always stuck to wanting to do things my way.
Hmm.
Now, when I say my way, I'm saying not necessarily old school hip hop, but I might do whatever the fuck I want to do. I can flow how I
Fact.
want. This is my shit, like what I'm saying. So it's like when you doing things for other people, it's too many opinions in it, which is one reason why I stay outside the box. Like I did some crazy shit. Like I went out. I ain't even call it crazy because probably the best thing I did. But I went out and bought my own studio shit. I record my own shit. I mix my own shit. I don't call nobody. I've been through mad shit where I had to call niggas, get studio time. Shit just crazy. Like, what I mean? Even like, I don't fuck with beats. I just buy my beats. Like, I don't give a fuck about that. I ain't making no fucking beats. Like, what I'm saying? It's a
So look,
limit.
you know my motto, right? You know the motto, right? We do
What's
our
your
own
motto?
shit. Like, we do our own shit. The hashtag, you see everywhere. You go see that, put that shit in. It's
And,
all our shit. We do our own shit. I
and
went
you
and
know what?
paid for all my own equipment, my nigga. The
Yo,
last
tell
album
us
I just
about
put
that,
out,
man.
I
Tell us
recorded
about
the
that.
whole album and sent it to get mixed.
Hey yo, hey, you know what? That all comes with time, and that comes with learning the business, and you learn what you really have to do. I'm mad that I learned at this time, but at the
Exactly.
same time, I know. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, you know what it is? Quite, I tell these young boys out here, and I think the reason I stay so relevant out here is because I fucking I put the young boys into the front. But I told all these niggas, don't be me. And they like, what you mean? I said, nigga, I'm 43 and I waited to do all this shit for myself. Nigga, fuck you talking
Yeah,
about?
yeah.
If I'd have went and took the money that I had, because I had plenty of money to buy my own cameras, the same shit Rock Davidson and them was running around with.
Yeah.
But why I ain't go buy that myself and teach myself like I did now? I went and bought with my last
Hey yo,
$5,000.
but look, hey bro, listen. I'm about to take. Look, this is the real thing. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you, right? This is really what it
Okay,
was, bro. The real thing, bro, is we have talent, right? Niggas don't want to play their position. We ain't supposed to be doing that shit. You feel me? From the beginning because we rap. That's our talent. Our talent is not recording, making beats, or filming. That's not our talent. We didn't have the right people around us that wanted to just do their job. Like, yeah, you had a nigga who's a cameraman who want to rap. Then you got a nigga who make beats, he want to rap. So it's a
Fact,
conflict of interest. You can't go far like that. So you got to remember, like with us, we was the talent. So we wasn't thinking to be a cameraman at that time
fact,
because we got the talent. You know what I'm saying? So now we understand that, yo, you know what? I have no choice but to be my cameraman because the niggas who's the cameraman got their own agenda. And it's cool.
and-
Like, that's
word.
cool.
And it's cool. It's cool.
But I got to
That's
learn how to
why I
do
really
that.
got it. Because I felt like you know what I mean, I don't know. I got the camera and the equipment in the mind of shooting for myself, not realizing you can't shoot for yourself. I just became good at it. I taught myself how to edit. Nigga, I can go in there, all the effects,
Facts.
all the videos you see, I shoot all that shit. Nigga,
Hey,
I,
bro,
I
listen.
shoot it. And I edit it. I do
Hey,
it. You know what I mean? And I know and I felt so bad because it's like, I fucking waited so long. I'm 43 years old and I
yeah,
waited. I could have been doing
that's
this for my niggas.
you want to know what, bro? Because that's because we was waiting for the right cameraman, the right producer, the right nigga, the engineer. We was waiting for that is what held us up. Like, we never
Fact.
got that. Like, we never really got that. So
I just
until
told you
now.
jump on this shit, Clark, because you know I keep it funky with you, and I want to keep it funky with niggas on here, because I think I went further than a lot of niggas in Jersey, my nigga. Like with the World Star shit, millions of views on Hot 97, all that shit. And I tell niggas, it was me. It was nothing. Niggas like, yo, why you ain't make it? Because hard work don't beat talent when talent work hard, nigga. I let my talent work for me more than me, and that's why the fuck I ain't where I was supposed to go, my nigga. So I
Yeah,
be out here trying to show these little niggas not to be like that. We gotta do everything ourselves. Everything.
yeah. We gotta do
Everything.
everything ourselves, bro. That's just
Ev-
it. That just is what it is.
It's just what it is. But
If you find that match where you got producers and all that, that's great. But 9 times out of 10, niggas gonna be like me and you. You know what I'm
gotta do
saying?
it, bro.
Because it's just the way it is, bro. Like, that's just the way it is. And once I accepted that, see, let me ask you this: what's the level that you do music on right now? Let's talk about that because
What do you mean?
that's what I'm like. The level that you do music on now, like, is it the same? Like, are you
Nah.
YG right now, or you Billy Rose? Like, and
So
explain the
look,
difference.
so look, YB, I think I'm long. I think I long surpassed YB Youngblood. That was more to you. If you go back and listen, it was more the little wild young kid saying really anything off the top of his head. It sounded fresh, but it was. I wasn't really. It had nothing to it. Billy Rose is more me. Like
Yeah,
when I switched it to Bill Rose is my real name. I want that. It's me. You feel me? Now, the new Joker. I don't know what to call him because it's different now. I'm writing pop
yeah,
records. I'm doing a spaceship record that's bigger than me. That record, that
yeah,
spaceship record, plays all over the world. I got the numbers to show it, and it's bigger than me. It's
yeah,
bigger
yeah,
than
yeah,
me. You know what I mean? So, I want to say I'm definitely on a higher level now. The way I make music now is this. Is this, and it's because I never had a studio at my fingertips, just rolling out of my bed and then walk into the studio. Once I had got access to that, it kind of changed me. And then I had my
uh,
little cousin. I just told him the other day. My little cousin, he's sharp. All my little cousins that rap is sharp, nigga. All of
yeah,
them. Even fucking Clay, nigga. He's sharp
yeah,
with it. You feel what I'm saying to you? But
yeah,
my little cousin was in the house with me, so I was rubbing against him. He
yeah,
out here in Raleigh. He got the bop. You know what I mean? He be moving around out here doing it. So me
yeah.
working with him made me better. They start putting me through auto tune and pitch correction. Like, yo, you write dope ass hooks. Try this. I start fucking trying it.
Hey, yo, so
I,
look, so hold on. Can you honestly say that these rappers today are smarter than we were?
yes. Marketing wise,
Facts,
yeah.
facts. These niggas
Marketing
is a
wise,
lot smarter than us.
way smarter.
Hey,
Dumber
yo,
than us when it comes to money financially, because they'll get all the way to this level just to get killed or go to jail for it.
yeah, yeah, I see
That's the
what you're saying
stupid
on
shit.
that.
That's the goofy shit they
Yeah,
on.
yeah,
They smart as hell when it come to putting themselves out there
sharp.
and getting the bag. They dumb as hell keeping it. They can't keep it. They either
Hey,
going to
yo,
jail or they get their shit knocked off.
hey, but you know what though? I think if you take the passion and the hustle that we had at that time and put that passion in us and hustle in us now, I think we the one because we know what to do now. We really do. We watching them do it, but at the same time, you know, we not willing to do certain things. We stay in where we at, where we comfortable with. We not doing certain shit for views and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's what the world. That's the world we live in now. That's another reason that kind of made me fall back, like, from the music business, because why would I want to be a part of that? Like, I never hear nothing good about the music business at all. Like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas
Never.
getting raped for money, niggas is arguing, drama.
Niggas getting
Like,
raped.
why the
Niggas
fuck do I
getting
want to be a
raped
part of that?
literally. Niggas getting raped
Yeah.
literally. Fuck
Yo,
money. I just
you
told a
said,
girl yesterday. I was like, yo, I honestly think that I'm. I was always too good for the industry. I was right here, my nigga. Like, how many people could tell you he stood next to Jay-Z on a day to day? That ain't a that's all facts. I'm saying on your shit here. Like, I was
yeah,
right
yeah,
there with these niggas in the studios with these niggas and everything, and and the universe didn't give it to me. I feel like if your heart kind of pure, you're not gonna get it like that. You you
nah.
you know.
Hey, yo, listen. Hey, bro, listen. I'm gonna keep it 100, bro. We ain't wanted enough, my nigga. I'm gonna tell you why.
No,
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 we didn't.
no.
We didn't want. Let me tell you why we didn't want it enough, my nigga. It's a nigga right now, right? The nigga Lil Ross. That nigga doing concerts out of his fucking backyard.
Real facts. We ain't want it.
We ain't
You
do
right?
that. We ain't do that.
No.
These niggas wanted more than us. We gotta just tell the truth, bro.
Yeah,
Like, we wanted
yeah.
it, but
You
we
know, I'm
didn't
telling
want
the
it
truth.
like that.
No.
We wanted
I'm,
something
I'm,
different.
I tell niggas too, quiet. I'm gonna be honest on here again, dog. Like, I tell everybody my truth, my nigga, because I lived it now, and I'm like, it's like me telling this my testimony. I remember waking up that morning and seeing all them views from World Star and all these people talking crazy and labels calling Def Jam and all that shit, and literally getting scared because I felt like it was gonna happen and backed off of it. Word is,
That's crazy, yo.
I'm dead ass with
That's
you, nigga.
crazy, yo.
I felt like I was scared. I remember honestly being scared, like, oh shit, this shit
Hey,
really
hey,
about to
bro,
happen.
listen. You want to know something, yo? You know what I really think? You a tourist, ain't you?
Yep.
Yo, you know what it is, bro? You like me, bro. We don't want fame subconsciously.
No,
We
no,
don't
I
want
don't.
fame subconsciously, bro. And that's why we didn't make it. That's why I say we didn't want it enough. You understand what I'm saying? Because
Facts,
subconsciously, we didn't want to be famous. You understand what I'm
facts,
saying? We wanted to
facts,
be able to make money how we want to make money.
facts.
You know what I'm saying? Whether
Word up.
it could be writing for somebody, that shit we like doing. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, I do this. But to actually be a superstar and have niggas in our business, nah, we good on that. We
That
good
shit
on that.
scared me, dog. I brought it on. That shit scared me, my nigga.
Yo, only us stop us, bro. That's really
That's
it.
a fact. That's a fact,
Only
dog.
us
That's a
stop us.
fact.
That's why, like I say, I'm in a different place with music because people be thinking I be bitter. I'm like, nah, I ain't bitter. I ain't want that shit. I had to realize it. Like, know what I mean? I thought I wanted it, but I didn't want that.
Music is therapeutic for me. I feel like
Yes.
if I don't do it, I'm doing the culture a disjustice, and I'm not pushing it forward. I'm good at it, you know what I mean. That's why I just did the verses out here in Raleigh, smoking shit. You know what I mean.
Yeah, but that's because that's what
Just
you enjoy.
in front of, you know what I mean, the artistry in front of the different artists. You know what I mean, having fun out here, still showing them, yo, this is what it is. It's a certain level that you at, because I'm still at this level where, yo, it could be Jay-Z or fucking Rick Ross in the room, and I'm fucking going off in front of niggas. Flex can call me up there right now, and I'm snapping up there, and niggas gonna be talking. It's still to that level right there.
It's
But
to
as
that
far
level,
as
yeah.
wanting to be in the light for it, I'm good on that. Y'all
Yeah,
niggas can
we
have
good
that.
on that. And as long as we good
I'm
on that,
good
bro,
on that.
we can never cross certain bridges because we're good on that.
Because
It's
we good
certain
on that.
bridges we can never cross. Yeah, we good. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm
I'm
really
good on that.
happy, like, about my lifestyle. I'm like, yo, I like doing my podcast shit. This is perfect for me. Like, you know what I mean? See, what I try to do is I'm trying to create a community. Like, basically a community of people that fuck with the shit I fuck with. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like,
mm,
I'm not trying to build for the world with niggas like he do this, why you ain't doing it? Because I'm not about that. This is what I'm about. And the people who's about that is gonna tap into what I'm about. You know what I'm saying?
facts.
So that's why I don't care about followers. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can say this. I had 1,300 followers. I know most of them motherfuckers, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and they all follow me because they like what I got. I'm not trying to
Facts.
buy followers. Like, I'm not gonna do nothing for followers. I'm only gonna do
Facts.
something for the people that's into what I got going on. You know what
That's
I'm
why
saying?
niggas be saying. That's, I think niggas be saying to me, like, damn, why you don't do all this? I said, because I don't care about the followers. Like, I don't
Yeah,
care
I
you
don't care
get
about
more
that.
likes than me, nigga.
It's
I
the
don't do it
money.
for the likes, nigga. Like, it
Hey,
ain't for the
bro,
likes for me.
you know something crazy? It's niggas out here. I can stand on this, right? It's niggas out here that got 1 million followers and not $1 million. Niggas is
Fact.
confused. Niggas confused. This shit is about money. This ain't about followers. He got $1 million. He got 1 million followers, but he don't have $1 million. Matter of fact, he don't have $100,000. I know these niggas. You know what I'm saying? I know these niggas. So I'm like, yo, niggas is twisted. Niggas think like, yo, let's chase the followers. That don't mean shit. You got to
Y'all
make
know
the
shit.
money. You got to make the money. If you're not
You
making the
gotta
money, you're
make the
losing.
money.
You're
You
losing.
gotta make the money because the money puts you in the places you need to be.
Yes.
You need to be in certain places at certain times. See, a lot of like, I feel like because it's so much I could have been involved in or doing, but the money. If you ain't got the money to be in that place at that time to be there, you ain't gonna be out of sight, out of mind, my nigga.
Fact.
This shit is like this industry is this, my nigga. That shit move like this, and if you can't move like that, then you playing with it.
You
That's
playing,
why
bro.
we telling these young boys out here like, yo, they be like, yo, I'm like, you shooting videos with me, but you shooting every couple months and shit like that. I say you need to be shooting 3 or 4 videos at one time. It's about
Yeah.
stockpiling out here, my nigga. That's what the little niggas got on us out here. These little
Yeah, they
niggas is
definitely
smart.
like that.
You know why they smarter than us? They got the cameraman that all he want to be is the
Mm-hmm.
cameraman.
Fact.
He
They got
going
everything we didn't have. Like,
everything we didn't have, and they rich as hell. They cameraman rich as hell. He got big
Yep.
ass chains on, and his shit clinking and all that. Shit crazy, boy.
It's crazy.
That's where they different. That's what they got. They really got
Hey, yo,
niggas who
and
make it a beat. They really got niggas who got the cameras. They really got niggas who engineers.
Yep.
And none of them
Hey,
niggas ain't trying to rap.
none of them. It's like, hey, yo, who you fucking with right now though on a rap tip? And I hold up, I ain't talking
Oh,
about
man.
nobody
I
that's
mean,
all the way out
I
there.
listen to a lot of underground rap, but Ransom,
That's what I'm talking about.
definitely one.
Who you fuck
Ransom, I
around?
listen to. I listen to
Ransom
Ransom
is
every
fire.
day. I listen to RJ Payne. I listen to this. I listen to damn, what's boy name? Damn, Flea Lord. I listen to fucking 38 Special. I be listening to a lot of that. I listen to a lot of J. Cole too. J. Cole be snapping on shit,
Yeah,
nigga.
J. Cole be snapping. He definitely be
See,
snapping.
so he another one who don't do all the other shit, but get that money though, dog. Because
Hey,
he's
yo,
making that music. He make
yeah,
forever music.
exact. Hey, look, you know what? It's not about the money with him. That's why I fuck with him because he's doing it because this is what he could do. He nice at this.
Fact,
This is his
fact.
talent, and he just putting out information. So why not? Like that nigga is not tripping about the money. He don't care about the money. It just so happened
Nah,
it's
he
coming
cares
with
about
money
the money,
because it's
dog.
real.
I feel like Cole saw something that kind of like turned him off, and he
Yo, hold
switched his shit. Like word more like if you listen, he kind of like be telling you that shit. But I feel like he saw something that really turned him off, and he like, yo, I'm doing this shit my way. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. Like I'm gonna fucking dumb it down for you niggas, and
yo,
still wrap y'all niggas in a box.
yo, I'm not gonna lie though. I think I'm gonna keep it honest about that. I think Hov followed more so after J. Cole.
You said what?
Like, I feel like Jay followed so more. I think he saw something in J. Cole, but I feel like he followed more after J. Cole now.
Yeah, he
Like,
played. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I see it too. I see it too. I
yeah,
see it too.
he definitely, but it's nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. You know, all he's doing
Nah,
is
it's not.
he's
Still sharp
acknowledging
still,
the
bro.
time. Yeah, he's acknowledging the time. We had our time, bro. Like, this is these niggas' time right now. Let's stop acting crazy. Like, I mean, let's fall in line. Like, come on, man.
Who you think got it right now? Like who you got it right now? Who you think got it?
I'm telling. What you mean? Who I think got it rapping wise?
Yeah, like who out here you
Hey,
think like
I'm a,
I'm
I'm
talking
a,
about
I'm a,
on the times.
yep.
Of the
All
times right now. Of the
right,
times.
so I'm gonna see how because I'm gonna say from a lyrical point of view, and I'm gonna go with I gotta go with Coast Contra.
Who?
You ever heard of Coast Contra?
I think I did hear something from him.
Hey, bro, listen, hold on. It's a group. These are 5 of the deadliest niggas I've ever heard in my life.
Oh, you talking about the dudes who one got dreads and shit like that?
Yes, them niggas is different. Them niggas is different.
Yeah, I like them.
Them niggas
They
is
remind me
different.
of leaders of the new school.
Yeah, they definitely do. But them niggas is different, and I would say like I mean I like Drake. As far as the industry shit, I feel like Drake is the one. Drake A1. I think he's ready. I gotta say he's ready, bro. Like,
Uh, me personally
how
with
you feel
Drake,
about that? How you feel about the Drake? I gotta know that.
I like Drake. Take nothing from Drake. I love what Drake do. It's just that I don't the new shit that she just did. I feel like I heard that the position is different. Like, it's just the same concept, like the same move, the same, everything is just the same. It's like a continuance of the same thing.
I
It's
got
no
you.
progression to me, really.
I understand.
I
I
ain't
can
seen no
understand that.
progression, really. I ain't seen him progress. He's gonna
All right.
always be one of the dopest lyricists, but I ain't see him progress into something different. Like,
You right, yo.
I
Yo,
don't
you
know.
know what? That's a really good catch because now that I'm thinking about it, you're absolutely right about that. I can't
Love
say that
it,
Drake,
but it's like it hit a ceiling.
but
It's like
yeah,
he hit a
he
ceiling and it's like right there.
yeah,
He ain't
kinda
go
like
past it.
it's like kinda like that a little bit, and I say that only because well I'm looking at we looking at Drake play with the industry right now. So right now it's more of so I have the talent, I could get in whatever genre I want and get the bag, like you know what I mean. So I'm respecting that, like you know what I mean. Do your thing. I like that he could do that because then if he want to slap a nigga, he could too, like you know what I mean. So
Yeah,
that's the
fact.
damn thing about Drake. You know what I mean, you got to be careful with that nigga, like, and that's why
Yeah, you gotta
I
be
got to
careful
put
with
a crown
him
on.
because he's slick.
He'll
If
slap a
he feel
nigga
like he
and
can get you, he
still.
gonna go for it.
You say what?
If he feel like he can get you, he gonna go for it.
That's true. He's look. That's another thing. He pick his enemies. He be picking his
Yeah,
enemies.
because he
Like he
see
ain't
who he can beat. He see
because
who he
he
can beat.
see who. But yo, you know what, bro? Like who don't know that Meek Mill could beat? Who thinks that Meek Mill could beat Drake? Come on now, like y'all acting
I, I,
crazy,
I
man.
just,
And
you know what it was.
Meek Mill fire to me. Like, you know what I mean?
But you know what it is? It's like a brawl in a boxer. Like the brawler, he coming in hot, nigga.
That
But this nigga throwing jabs, keeping you back, and then he
that
threw the motherfucking, he done snuck this joint in on you. You feel me? After
exactly.
peppering you up with the jab. That's what Drake be doing. Like, he be peppering niggas up and then he knock you out.
That should be crazy.
And,
But I ain't
and
going
then he
front though.
kept getting on boy. And then he kept getting you. Like, he shot you, shot at you, you fell, and then he can't,
And then
and she
that
got
shit
you
was
again.
bad, bro. That shit was
Shit was
bad,
bad.
bro.
He lost that. But Meek know he lost. Now I think
Yeah.
Pusha T kind of got up under Drake.
Yo, listen.
Shit.
How you feel about Pusha T?
I like Pusha T. I be honest because I fuck with bro. You know what I mean? Me and him had a good relationship back in the day. I ain't spoke to Push in a minute. This is facts. Like, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? I don't know. Like no ceiling. Love his shit.
Ceiling?
It hit the ceiling though. Like
I but let me
it's
ask you this
different
though,
though.
because but listen, but where think about this, because he's at a super high level with lyrics. But where do he go from here? Like, where does he go? Like,
This is what I'm
what's
telling you. Like it's a ceiling. Like it's the dope man talk and the rich nigga talk. Like it's only but so much. I heard that shit already. No disrespect to bro, I love him. I want to hear something about real life. I want something real life to you, dear to you. Like, let me
all
have
right?
that. Like, where's that at?
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
the
yeah,
era
yeah,
we come from, nigga. We come from Tupac, Dear Mama,
yeah, yeah.
Eminem even gave niggas his heart. Like, come on, we come from that era.
Yeah.
50 Cent, like, I don't get emotion out of these niggas' music. I don't get the emotion. I be
Hey
feeling
yo,
like niggas' stories is made up.
I be feeling like that too with a lot of rappers. Definitely, like, you know what I'm saying. That's
That's
why I
what I
can't
think
really
that's
listen
what
to
the
a lot of
difference
niggas,
is.
man.
There was a lot of personal experiences in the music that me and you came up on.
Yeah,
You feel me?
yeah,
That was passionate to people,
yeah,
that resonated with a lot of people. Today, the young boys, you know what I mean? I love them, but if it ain't about the ops or smoking the op packs
yeah,
or all that shit they doing, they humming this shit, singing, they all in pain, talking about they got so much pain in their life and taking pills. It's draining, my nigga.
nah, it is.
Draining.
But you know what you gotta understand, bro. We live in that world though, bro. That's what we live at now. And these niggas is only rap. We can't be mad because they're rapping what they see. Like that's just like us. We rap what we did and what we saw. That's what they're doing, even though it's negative. But they're just doing that right now. Like
But
so, we
they need
really
to figure out we need to figure out a way to get their minds off of that and show them a different way
hey,
because
and that's all we could do.
they're
That's all we
dying
can do.
horribly over here, man. Look at the young boy just got killed, man, in front of his pop's crib, and his pops get shot with him. Young
That's
boy out here, like that's
crazy.
so crazy. You know what I mean? And then
I saw that shit.
but see, and then we gonna go on something different. You know what I mean? Not just music. Quad. I know we going over a little bit, but
Nah,
I
we
don't mind
Gucci
talking
good.
to you.
Yeah.
My last 8 years of my life been kind of crazy. You know what I mean? How I ended up in North Carolina and all that on a small note. But I would say to you, energy is real, my nigga. Like we are the energy that we put out in the world, and if and a lot of our people are not taught this because you know what I mean. I believe there is a God, but our people were taught to fucking rely on the Bible, dog. You know what I mean? Like this was what was given to us instead of realizing that the energy that you put out is the direct energy that you get back. The words that you speak is the direct energy you get back. The thoughts that you think are the direct energy that comes back to you. You feel what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
not taught this manifestation and the law of attraction. So for me to learn this within the last 10 years, really doing it and testing myself doing it, that shit real, man. And I try to teach
Yeah.
as many young brothers as I can this shit.
Yeah.
Because it can change your life, my nigga. Like the thoughts you think, the emotions that you bring to the table, and the actions that you bring, along with the energy.
Yeah.
It's a vibration, man. It's a vibe that you put out here, and the vibration that they constantly putting out in this music is death and destruction. They calling themselves savages. You calling yourself demons. That shit is
Hey yo.
spells.
Hey yo.
You're
I'm gonna
speaking
keep it.
spells.
I don't even listen. Be honest with you, I don't listen to that shit. And I mean, like I go a certain limit. Like one nigga I don't listen to is NBA YoungBoy. I don't listen to that. Like you know what I mean, because
I
that
don't
shit
either,
is
but he's what's
terrible.
crazy
Like
is he's super fucking talented though. Go listen to
nah,
the song
he's
with him and
definitely
Snoop.
talented.
That song with him and Snoop, he was snapping on that shit.
Hey bro, now look, check this. I ain't hear that yet, but I'm gonna check it out. But I listen to music, like really listen, like you know what I mean. So anybody that comes out, like you could come out with a mixtape. Niggas might not know, but I'm gonna download your shit and listen. You know what I'm saying? When I listened to that nigga's mixtape, that shit was all killing. Like I'm talking about robbing, I'm talking about every song, bro. Yo, I could never listen to that shit again. I was like, yo, I can't listen to him. He might have something on the radio that I might like, but I'm not gonna listen to a whole album of that nigga. Like that shit is terrible.
Yeah, all he talk about is killing, dog.
Yeah, that's all he talk about, and I ain't want to hear that. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? These niggas living, but at the same time, like I said, I understand it because I know that that's what he's really out here doing. But it's just like I don't want to hear that shit. Like that's really it. Like
I
you
mean,
know what I'm
that shit
saying?
is
I don't want to hear that shit.
you know, it's a
I,
frequency that he's putting out. It's a frequency
yeah,
that sticks to all the kids that like it. It's a
yeah,
frequency that he's putting out. He speaks spells, and they constantly rapping it. You're speaking these spells around yourself. You just bringing his death to you. He's enticing the jokers to have ops. These little niggas want to have ops now. They
facts.
want to knock niggas shit off. Like,
Word is
you
born,
feel? I
yo.
thought we was loose. Nah, these little niggas want to have ops. They want to smoke op packs. They want to talk about dead people in their songs. This shit funky, my nigga. Like, how is that life? That shit is crazy, my nigga. But then on the same token,
That's
you know what I
crazy.
mean? Black us on the other hand, we get mad as hell when a white cop knock our shit off out here. But we knock our shit off worse than anybody out here in this world, my nigga.
Hey yo, I say the same thing. Like, hey yo, look, I had a nigga send me a fucking video the other day of some females fighting in the street, like black women. I'm like, bro, I don't want to see that.
I
Like
don't
yo,
watch
that's
that shit, bro.
yo niggas. How can we watch a video of our people killing, like dragging somebody in the street, punching them to their face smash? Like, why do we want to watch that? Like, I mean,
Why
the
do you want
white
to see
folks
that,
is not
bro?
doing that. White people not doing that, bro. Like
Spanish people not doing that either.
that shit, but we are. We out here
No,
dragging each other in the street.
look, listen, we are the most influential race on the planet. Let's be clear about that. The most
Facts,
influential race on the
facts,
planet, yet we have the least out of all the races.
facts.
So
I
what does
stamp
that
that.
tell you? Something is missing from it. See, the kids don't know where they from no more. They think that they slaves from off the ship in Africa when black people was already right here in America, and they won't tell you the truth. You know what I mean? There's so
Yeah,
much shit they hide from you. Like they tell you that it's not fucking UFOs and aliens when it's black men flying around on UFO and alien out here, and that's what you calling aliens or some bullshit.
yeah,
Like let's be
mhm,
clear about that. Like you don't want to
yeah.
tell the real truth of what's going on out here, and that is what's killing the kids. They don't know the truth of who they are.
I don't know the
You ain't gonna
truth.
care about killing the next man if you don't really know who you are.
That's facts.
You don't know where you
Not at
come
all.
from. You know what I mean? You feel like your mother's a crackhead, your father was killed or he in jail. You ain't got nobody. Your grandmama dead, whatever it is. You don't know where you really came from. These niggas
Yeah,
have no sense of identity. When Spanish people know where they come from, they know all they shit. Asian people know where they come from. We don't know where we come from, I think.
I don't
And a
know.
lot of black people don't read. That's like I told niggas. Shit hit the fan out here because in Jersey and New York, I mean, when New York got that fucking warning where they telling people to have a fucking to-go bag, niggas better pay attention to that shit up there, my nigga.
Yeah.
That shit
Hey yo,
funky. Like,
yo, keeping it real, you know something crazy, my nigga? Like, yo, I never been a reader like that. Like since I'm still like in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? I could honestly say I wasn't reading shit. When I tell you how I know how important it is to read shit today, my nigga, that shit is important, bro. Like I read
Yes, it
books now,
is.
nigga. Like I'm saying, I could never do shit like that. Like I read a whole book
Me
out here and get some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like I never was that type of person, but I am now. Like you know what I'm saying? That shit crazy. Reading is definitely fundamental. Like I'm
Yeah,
saying,
man,
you
you
gotta
gotta
read.
know what's going on out here because if you don't, you're gonna be stuck, my nigga. We're gonna be stuck. We don't know. Like the kids don't know shit out here other than what's on Facebook, Instagram, or TikTok, nigga. That's
Yeah,
it.
nah,
They
that's a
don't
fact.
know nothing. They don't know
Look,
nothing. Nigga, they don't know about Russia and Ukraine and what's going on over there. They don't know nothing about that. They don't know about the warning in New York telling people to have that bug out bag and get ready in case of a fucking nuclear blast. They ain't never
mhm,
did no shit like that in our childhood, nigga.
yeah,
Yo, I'm gonna
nah,
keep
that's
it
a
funky
fact.
with you, and I gotta go in here and get the shit right, but I'm gonna keep funky with you. When shit hit the fan, nigga, black people gonna be fucking stuck in the cities, my nigga, because
Nah, I
we don't
agree.
have. And I live in the South right now, and my lady is Caucasian, and I've been around her family. Them niggas is prepared.
Oh yeah, I
Them
know.
niggas,
Hey yo, look,
them niggas is prepared down to the shit paper, nigga, down to the tissue, down to the toilet paper, nigga.
as they should be, bro.
Niggas ain't got that. Niggas gonna be out here robbing, and the Bloods and Crips is gonna be on top, my nigga, because they already organized. Remember, I told you that.
That's crazy. I'm taking that
Shit,
note, man. But yo, I'm gonna definitely tap in with you, man. I appreciate you for tuning in with me on this Kush and Convo shit,
I
man.
come
Like,
from the bottom,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? All love. So let niggas know what your Instagram is, how
The
niggas can
real.
follow you, like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, my Facebook is Bill Roadz. That's
Come from the
Bill
bottom,
Roadz
shit I feel like
Roads.
it's real.
My Instagram is
Niggas say
King
we ain't shit for
underscore
real. Don't let them
Roads
tell you it's real.
Roadz,
These
and
niggas be capping
my
on the
TikTok is
real. Seem
actually
like you niggas
the same
prepared.
as my
They catch a case
Instagram.
and they
But
tell.
yeah, I
These
be on
niggas
there,
ain't
man, and I
shit for
follow
real.
back. You know, I do all of
Bet.
that. I write songs. I shoot videos. I'm about to get with you, Quan. We about to do something because I got
Hey yo, listen,
this
you
thing
ain't hey listen,
real
hold
quick
on, bro.
before we
Hold
get
on, hold
off.
on. Wait. Before you say anything else, man, let me just say, let me put this energy out there, man, because I want you to feel this vibe. You ain't never send me nothing, bro. Like, I feel like you don't think I could do this. Send me something, nigga. Send me
No,
something.
you know what? Yo, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm about to send you something because we doing my era, motherfucking reloaded, and you on this because you from my era, nigga. You need to be on this shit.
I only compete with myself. You keep the fame, I want wealth. I play the hand I was